Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital spoilers. Lulu's post-coma horse therapy with Cody brings new romance. General Hospital, GH, spoilers reveal that Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens, will ultimately wake up to a world full of overwhelming changes and losses. For starters, Lulu will have to cope with losing multiple years of her life and realizing her children have grown up without her. Of course, Luke Spencer, Anthony Geary, also suffered a grisly outcome while Lulu was stuck in a coma, so that news will bring a tough blow for his daughter. On top of all that, Lulu may have to deal with the guilt of Sam McCall's Kelly Monaco sacrifice. Since it doesn't look like Sam will make it out of the hospital alive, Lulu will feel terrible guilt for surviving when Sam didn't. That's especially true since Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, moved on with Sam while Lulu was comatose. Anyone in Lulu's position would face some struggles, but maybe Cody Bell, Josh Kelly, will step up to help her. Cody introduced himself to Lulu by her hospital bedside and has been talking to Dante a lot about her lately. It feels like GH writers might be inserting Cody into this storyline for a reason. Now that Cody is poised to face this twist involving Sasha Gilmore Corbin, Sophia Matson, being his cousin, that could pave the way for a new romance. It'd be soapy for Cody to get together with his best friend's ex, so maybe he could fall for Lulu. Dante will be too much of a mess to get back together with Lulu anytime soon. We'll see Dante grieve over Sam and perhaps keep Lulu at a distance since she'll be a reminder of that loss. Meanwhile, Lulu will have to recover physically, emotionally, and mentally from everything she's been through. Horse therapy can be an effective treatment for many patients dealing with trauma, anxiety, and plenty of other issues. It certainly couldn't hurt when it comes to Lulu's healing journey. So maybe Cody and the horses could indeed be part of her recovery plan. Could that lead to some flying sparks between Cody and Lulu? How would Don feel about Cody pairing up with his ex? General Hospital spoilers say Lulu will get updates on a ton of difficult developments once she awakens. So stick with us for more predictions on how she'll move on. As General Hospital fans know, Lulu Spencer's coma has been one of the longest-running mysteries in Port Charles. For years, her family and friends have held on to hope, believing that she would return and reclaim the life she left behind. But no one has dared to dream of what her journey back would actually look like, until now. After a miraculous awakening, Lulu Spencer is finally ready to face the world again. Though the path to healing is far from straightforward. While Lulu's family is ecstatic to have her back, the mental and physical challenges of adjusting to life after a coma bring unexpected struggles. Fortunately, an unlikely new friend may be just the medicine she needs. Enter Cody Bell, the rugged cowboy with a checkered past who found his own place in Port Charles in recent years. Cody, who himself has sought solace with animals, especially horses, after facing hardship, is no stranger to the power of nature-based healing. When he catches wind that Lulu might benefit from horse therapy, he steps up, proposing a unique kind of support to ease her return. Little do they know that this partnership will ignite something deeper than either of them expected. The tension between Lulu and Cody is palpable from the moment they meet. Lulu is a bit skeptical at first. After all, her life has been nothing if not complicated, and she has little reason to trust a stranger. Cody, on the other hand, knows about Lulu's past from his friends in Port Charles, but feels compelled to offer her a fresh start. He's convinced that the rhythmic sway of a horse's gait can be grounding, giving Lulu something steady to hold on to in a world that still feels like it's moving too fast. Though hesitant, Lulu decides to give it a shot, hoping that a change of pace might help her confront the obstacles in her new life. Their first session together is a blend of awkwardness and quiet bonding. Cody is aware of Lulu's initial discomfort around him, so he keeps the conversation light, explaining how the horses at the stables each have their own personalities and quirks. Lulu, whose memories feel like shards of glass, some sharp and clear, others blurred, listens intently, absorbing Cody's easygoing nature and beginning to appreciate the simplicity of his world. Soon she's guided to meet Whisper, a gentle gray mare with soulful eyes and a calm, motherly demeanor. Whisper's been through her own share of trauma, Cody tells Lulu, brushing a hand along the horse's mane. She'll know exactly what you're feeling. Despite her skepticism, Lulu is surprised to find that Whisper's steady breathing and gentle nuzzles indeed offer comfort, helping her focus on something outside of her swirling thoughts. Cody stands by her side, offering guidance without intruding, letting Lulu explore this new experience at her own pace. Their sessions soon become a regular occurrence, with Lulu growing more attuned to Whisper and gradually to Cody as well. She finds herself opening up in ways she didn't expect, sharing glimpses of her life before the coma, her children, her family, her former love, Dante. Cody listens intently, understanding the weight of her words without judgment or agenda. They laugh, they stumble through silences, and they bond over the small victories and frustrations that mark Lulu's return to her life. And though neither of them is willing to admit it yet, an undeniable connection starts to blossom. One chilly autumn morning, Lulu is finally able to ride Whisper for the first time. It's a huge milestone, and Cody is there, cheering her on with an excitement that brings a genuine smile to Lulu's face. When she's up in the saddle, with the wind catching her hair and Whisper's powerful muscles moving beneath her, Lulu feels something she hasn't in years, a sense of freedom, of being alive. The feeling is so overwhelming that she bursts into tears, and before she knows it, Cody is by her side, pulling her down into a comforting embrace. In his arms, Lulu finds a warmth that feels surprisingly right, but it's also confusing. "Thank you, Cody," she whispers, her voice shaky yet sincere. I didn't think I'd feel this way again." Over the following weeks, Cody and Lulu's bond deepens. Port Charles takes notice of Lulu's visible transformation. Her family is thrilled by her renewed energy and confidence, though they also raise eyebrows at her closeness with Cody. Laura, Lulu's ever-protective mother, is cautiously supportive, happy that her daughter has found a friend, but wary of Cody's unpredictable nature. Dante, still holding on to the memory of his former love, feels an uncomfortable pang each time he sees them together, though he tries to hide it. But Lulu is more attuned to her heart than ever. Her connection with Cody isn't just about companionship. He's the first person who didn't know the old Lulu, and who sees her purely for who she is now. With him, there's no expectation to be who she was before the coma, no pressure to return to the life she once had. Instead, she finds herself wondering if she can create a new version of herself, one who embraces the past but isn't bound by it. One evening, Cody invites Lulu for a sunset ride. The autumn air is crisp, and the forest around them is awash with gold and red hues. They ride in silence, side by side, the unspoken tension between them growing with each passing moment. Finally, as they reach a clearing, Cody dismounts and helps Lulu off her horse. They stand close, barely a breath apart, and Lulu feels her heart racing. Before she knows it, Cody reaches out, brushing a strand of hair from her face, his gaze intense and unwavering. "Lulu," he says softly, his voice filled with emotion, "you've changed my life, too. I didn't expect this, but I think I'm falling for you." Caught between fear and exhilaration, Lulu meets his gaze. She realizes she has a choice to make. She can retreat to the comfort of her old life, or she can take a leap of faith into the unknown. Her heart pounds as she leans into Cody's touch, letting herself feel the warmth of his hand on her cheek, grounding her in the present. "I don't know where this is going," she replies, her voice barely above a whisper, "but I want to find out." "With you." Their lips meet in a gentle, tentative kiss, sealing the beginning of something neither of them planned for but both needed. In that moment, surrounded by the whispering trees and the fading light, Lulu feels a weight lift from her shoulders. Her journey is far from over, and the road ahead is uncertain, but she's finally ready to embrace it. Back in Port Charles, whispers about their budding romance stir the town, bringing unexpected reactions from those closest to Lulu. Dante grapples with mixed feelings, struggling between joy for Lulu's progress and a lingering sense of loss. Laura keeps a watchful eye, protective yet understanding of her daughter's choices. And Cody, despite his own fears and doubts, is determined to stand by Lulu, knowing that what they have could be the fresh start they both need. With horse therapy as their bridge, Lulu and Cody's love story marks the beginning of a new chapter for both. Though Port Charles is bracing for the twists and turns this romance will undoubtedly bring, one thing is clear. For the first time in a long time, Lulu has found a reason to look forward, and Cody may just be the partner she's needed all along.